Hey, this is Chef Remy for cooking1on1.com. Today's recipe is the beef and broccoli. So in today's recipe we're going to use about 1.5 cups of beef. I've got stewing beef here. You can use the beef strips or you can use any kind of beef that you'd like. And we've got about 2 cups of broccoli, 2 heads. I've got about 1 cup of red pepper. And we've got lots of onion here. I probably won't use that much, but about 1 cup of onions. And then our sauce is made up of teriyaki and your oyster sauce. And you're going to go about 1 cup of teriyaki and 3/4 cup of oyster sauce with 1/4 teaspoon of ginger and then about 4 tablespoons of sugar. And that's your sauce. And we've already got it pre-made up. Okay, so we're going to start off again with a little bit of oil in our pan. You're going to take your beef and just throw that in the pan there. Let that cook off. And again, you want your oil nice and hot. You want to hear that sizzle. And as you're cooking this, if you like your beef a little bit rare, you don't want to cook it as much. If you like it well done, then you're going to cook it a little longer. I like mine rare, so I'm not going to cook it as long, and I'm going to throw my onions in right about now. So you can use as much onions as you want. I'm going to use about 1/2 cup of onions here. And they're sliced kind of long. Almost julienne style. I'm going to cook them together. That's going to give me a nice flavor. And any beef that you see that's still pink, you can just flip it over. Make sure it gets fried on both sides. And what that's doing too is that's also sealing the flavor in the meat, the juices. Now I'm going to take my red pepper, throw that in. And you can use anything you want. And just for an example here, I'm going to throw in some bean sprouts. Bought some from the market. Throw in some bean sprouts if you want. This is up to you what you want to throw in there. Just mix that around, keep it nice and hot. Then I'm going to throw my broccoli in. Now this broccoli, you want to make sure that you've cooked it for 3 minutes. You want to boil the water. Once the water's boiling, then throw the broccoli in for 3 minutes. You can time it and pull it out and cool it down. It should be perfectly cooked. Okay, so I'm not going to let that simmer. Now again with the sauce. The sauce is 3/4 cup of oyster sauce, 1 cup of teriyaki sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and that's very important because the ginger will make it go really, really sour if you use too much. And then you're going to put 4 tablespoons of sugar in. So I've already got mine pre-mixed here. I'm going to throw this in. And just let that cook and marinate in the sauce for a while. Okay, so and as you can see, I've let the sauce get all over the broccoli, the beef. And that's your beef and broccoli. Beef is perfectly tender, and the sauce sweetens up that broccoli perfect. So anyway, that's our recipe for today. And if you have any questions or concerns or even recipes you'd like me to try, please contact us and you can find us on the website. Thanks a lot for joining us. And this is Chef Remy saying, see you next recipe.